So first step in the what crap what technique. The W is for what? What are your goals at work or in your life? In all my research for this course, I can't recall anyone else who started with goals when teaching about prioritization. I guess it's an alternative way of doing it. I really don't know, but it makes the most sense, right? To have an actual goal or target so you know where to aim or what things you need to get to that goal or target or what to prioritize. Steps. Make a list of your big overall goals, targets, objections for your work, your department, or your own life. Most of you will already know what these are. If not, ask your boss. If you are the boss, define these and put them up so your entire team can see them and stay focused on what really matters, which will help out everyone in the entire department. Get into the habit of evaluating your work and tasks in the context of your team's goals. Your priorities should get you to these goals. Once goals become the common decision-making framework for your team, it will be completely reasonable to say, this is a great idea, but it's not a high priority. Or, it's not a priority right now, but let's save this for later when we are focusing on or that other goal it does fall under. If you aren't sure what your goals are, then take some time to self-reflect. Maybe go to a quiet place where it's easy to think, or just close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. And then ask yourself, what are your overall most important things you're trying to achieve right now in your work or in your life? Then write out only the most important goals you or y'all in your work have and why they're the most important. Step 2 in the what crap what technique is clarify, not crap. Clarify what's urgent, seems urgent, and important. The info below is a spin-off of the Eisenhower method, which is a popular prioritization method. Your ability to clarify each day what's an important or urgent task determines your success or failure in work and in life. Urgent things are just that, urgent things. Urgent tasks are anything that's due or overdue or requires immediate attention just to keep the business going. Check to make sure the task has a hard and serious due date, the kind that will have serious consequences if you don't finish them right away. Seems urgent tasks are the things that you feel like you need to react to right away, like phone calls, texts, emails, social media, news. Unfortunately, too many of these will tire out your brain, which makes it harder for you to work and focus on what really matters, and it increases your overall stress levels. It's important to start recognizing and realizing there's a difference between actual urgent tasks and seems urgent tasks. As you become more aware of them, you'll stop diving into them, and your priorities in life will become, well, your priorities again. Important tasks are the tasks that contribute to your overall most important goals, dreams, and objectives. An important project or task brings value to your business whether you feel its impact today or further down the road. Urgent and important tasks, these are what your actual top priorities are. Whatever is not on your currently daily important and urgent list, avoid it at all costs or delegate it at all costs until they're all gone. Important and not urgent things are the things that they should always be put in front of the seemingly urgent and sometimes even in front of the urgent. Urgent but not important, you should delegate these tasks to someone else. These are not important but usually we treat them like they are, unfortunately, and they destroy what's really important for you, your company, and your life. Anything else, drop these from your schedule as soon as possible. Steps. Now, out of everything you are working on or have to do or should do, write all the ones that fit under each goal, target, or if you have some that don't fit under any of them, don't write them in. Now, for every task under your goals, write U for the urgent tasks. Next, write an SU for all the tasks on your list that seem urgent. Feel free to investigate some of those U's and make sure they are really U's. If not, put an S in front of them. Then write an I for all the important tasks, including any you have already written a U or an SU in front of. Note, doing things this way by clarifying only what's most important and urgent from your top goals will help you so much in your shiny object love in life. And reconnecting yourself with the why you are doing something can remind you and give you fuel to get it done and stay the course. Step 3 in the what crap what technique is the W again stands for what. What's the most important out of your important things to do? Then chocolate. Focusing on the tasks that have a I and a U written by them, either circle or highlight the one that you should start working on first. To help you clarify this, if you have multiple I and U's, or IUs, ask yourself, which would help me reach my goal or goals the fastest? Or which of these, if done first, would make all the other tasks easier or simpler to accomplish for me or my team? And once you think you've got it, ask yourself, am I absolutely sure this is the highest priority thing I should be doing right now? Should I double check with my boss just to make sure? Then do the first thing you filtered as the most important and do nothing else until it's done. Be ruthless. And when it's done, come back to this list and cross it off or check it off and grab yourself a piece of your favorite chocolate to reward yourself. Then pick the next one you should be working on and get to work on that. And just keep doing this. Congratulations, souls, on learning the what crap what technique. The 3 R's and why. The first R is the roadmap. As you see on the screen, this is the roadmap for the entire course. This is the second lesson in that 6-lesson course. The second R is review. So today you learned the what crap what technique. The first step in the what crap what technique is W. W stands for what. What are your goals at work or in your life? The second step in the what crap what technique stands for clarify. Clarify what's urgent, seems urgent, and important. And there's going to be overlap between those things on your list. And the third step in the what crap what technique is, again, W stands for what. What is the most important thing you should be working on from your list? Only work on that and then reward yourself with chocolate when you're done. The third R stands for respond. If you want the shiny checklist that complements this video, click on the first link below. Or if you want a faster, easier, more convenient way to apply what you've learned in this video, click on the second link and that'll take you straight to the course that this video came from. The third is if you want to keep seeing more Shiny Object 11 episodes like this one for free, click on the Patreon link below. That's the third link below. $7,000 gets you in one of these episodes, and $7 keeps you from having to imagine a world without these iloveshinyobjects.com videos. Why do we do this shiny stuff? is to help you work smarter and faster so that you can have more time in your life with the shiny objects you love. Our goal for you is not more money, promotions, or praise, although the courses will help you get that and these videos. It's to give you more time to get lost in the shiny objects that bring you joy and meaning in life. And hopefully, those shiny objects will leave a great impact on the world when you are gone. Something you can be proud of. So no more feeling bad for getting or being hard on yourself for getting distracted. I dare you to be different. I challenge you every week to work just a little smarter and faster so that you can devote just a little more time each week with the shiny objects you truly love. Have a shiny month, souls.